Okay, hi everyone.
Hi everybody.
We are going to be doing a Dazzle Dry application to show you how the colors apply. And we are going to be applying Crey Sea, Raspberry Creme, Carnival Coral. These are nice brights for the summer, spring. Tutti Frutti.
All Rudy.
Galactic Fire. And then these
I like
pinks,
these
watermelon slice.
Watermelon.
Munchkin Madness. This one kind of separated a little bit. I know, this is really nice. Party Dress. And Grape Lollipop. And Halo.
Munchkin Madness.
Okay, so let's go with the first one.
Alrighty.
So that is the Crey Sea. I suggest keeping these colors away from the light because I find that some of the bright ones kind of fade. These ones are stored away from the light, but the other ones on my shelf, some of them faded a little bit. So this is actually, this one has a very good application always. It has it's a good cream, good color.
Now we actually have these all stored far away from
the raspberry creme,
from any real light source, and we have them covered, no less, to make sure that they don't fade.
Well, yeah, exactly, just so to show you a true color. So this one is really, really good. Amazing. This is a cooler version.
Very nice.
Of all right, I'm gonna clean this up, show you a little trick in the meantime. I actually usually pour acetone into the little cup. Actually, I'll show you what I do. This is acetone, a little cup, well, little lid. When I'm working on clients, just so I don't have to kind of you can do this. All right, so now I'm gonna put this away just so I don't. We're gonna be Carnival Coral. The first coat always needs to be a little bit thinner. Now this Tutti Frutti. This color was sold out for the longest time. I think it's in stock now. So this one is like a bright pinkish coral, I guess. But it has a bit of like a clear base to it, so it's a little see-through. So these colors apparently are supposed to be applied thinner and in 3 coats possibly. So don't be afraid of the 3 coats kind of rule on some of the colors, because I find initially with Dazzle Dry I was like, oh my god, you have to do 3 coats, like that's ridiculous. But Dazzle Dry dries so quickly that applying a 3rd coat is
not a big deal.
Not a big deal, like literally a minute and a half. And this one is Galactic Fire. This is a very good color, like it's one of those colors that you definitely, if you don't have any Dazzle Dry colors, like you want this one because it's a color that looks very good on many different skin tones. And the application is fantastic.
Wow.
It's good.
I like it. Oh, we're getting into the colors I'm really excited about.
Yes. All right, so let's go with this one. And someone was asking me if you can use this brand with another polish or something. I mean, I guess you could, but I don't recommend it, honestly, because it's not that, okay, there's a piece of thing. It's not that this is a different base coat, a different top coat, and the color is the same. Each component of this of this system is very different. And I mean, I've been working in this industry for like, I don't know, over 20 years. And it is different. Like, I don't know any other nail polish that kind of applies the same way or dries the same way. So it's a full system. So the base coat is very different from everything. I'm gonna mix this one a little bit more. The top coat is very different. So, and I've used the top coat over OPI. And yes, it does dry the OPI quicker, but it's not 5 minutes. It's like more than 10 minutes probably. And it was still not like solid dry like this dries. So I guess you could, but I don't.
We don't recommend it. These systems are built the way they
Together.
are for a reason.
Yeah, and don't mess them.
Stick with it.
Don't mess with it.
Yeah.
And even like I use this system with their prep and everything else because, you know, I kind of believe Munchkin Madness. Yes,
I like that color.
but it all works best together.
I have to look.
Inspection.
Yes, inspezione.
All right, so this is Party Dress. And it's interesting because at first I thought it was like, meh, whatever. But my client actually really loved it, and it's it has a bit of a
Party dress kind of look, actually.
yeah.
Well named.
It's like a little holographic almost. The first color is kind of a little. I want to say sheer. It just doesn't have the impact. And two coats are much better. Okay, so Grape Lollipop. So these ones are also the 3 coaters. So you see, it's weird because I used it only once.
Whoa.
I know, I'm gonna get rid of this. So it has like a different texture to it. They're kind of watery, almost. Feeling a little bit. Like not in an application, but I don't know. Just the texture is different. Wow, eh?
Inspection.
It looks more pink than... Yeah, but people need to see.
Yeah, but I need to see.
You don't need to see.
I need to see.
Grape Lollipop and
that's
then the
beautiful.
Halo. Yeah.
The Halo's the one I've been really looking forward to seeing.
Halo, I find it's...
Seems to be kind of watery as well.
Yeah, it's a 3-coater, I think.
Yeah.
And in the videos it looks more blue, I think, when I was testing it first, when I was doing the initial application. But it's more definitely purple.
Oh yeah, no, that's a like a very strong purple.
Okay, let's go with the second coat of these ones. So as you can see, this is 100% fully, like I'm putting a lot of pressure, fully dry.
It's dry.
So once these ones are dry, and then you put the top coat takes 5 minutes to dry, and it's like ready to go. It's incredible.
I think you just cracked my finger.
I know. And you know what? Even for if you are in the unfortunate position of being stuck with your gel polish and you took off the gel polish and your nails feel really sensitive, I find even if you don't want to bother with the color, I would recommend getting the Dazzle Dry base coat and the top coat and just using base coat and top coat, because even having that on your nails, I find like 2 coats of base coat I would do and a top coat, it just gives the nails a little bit more support as they're growing out, you know, because now everybody is kind of stuck with natural nails without salons and stuff. So if you, instead of kind of getting a treatment or anything like that, which sometimes who knows how they work, usually they don't, but yeah, I would definitely recommend doing the base coat and top coat, or getting like a very sheer color even, like I'll show you. I know we're off topic now, but I haven't done any of the Dazzle Dry videos in a while, so I have lots to say.
You sure do.
Yeah. With this polish, you want to make sure you don't overwork it. Like you don't want to go back to the other area because you're just going to smudge it. And on these ones, we're going to do 3 thin coats and see how that applies. This was the Tutti Frutti. Galactic Fire. Amazing. Also, so Dazzle Dry has a very good brushes, but sometimes, not often, but sometimes the brushes can be a little wonky. So I suggest with your order getting an extra, I don't know, I think they sell them in 10 extra brushes. It's good to get it. Okay.
All right. Look at these.
Watermelon slice. Yeah.
Very,
again,
very
dry.
bright, very vibrant. I like it.
Oh, I forgot to mention. So this is not a sponsored video, but Dazzle Dry has sent me all these colors to swatch it for you guys. So just to be transparent about our situation. But yeah, like I'm not obviously selling it. And my opinions are my own. And I tell you kind of the truth.
Not kind of the truth.
Well,
the whole truth.
Yeah. All right.
That's what we do here.
That's what we do. Sometimes painful truth.
Yep.
Party dress. The party dress also is a color that will cover any imperfections in the nail quite well. It does cover the ridges, as you can see, very well. There was no, you can't see any color variation. This is the Grape Lollipop. Yeah.
Very nice.
It kind of doesn't really need 3 coats. No?
No. But you know what? I think we should anyways.
We'll do it,
because we said 3 coats, so we're going to do 3 coats. And
I made a bit of a mess with my gloves, but...
You know, good job.
I have purple snow.
Very excited to see what that's going to look like with 3 coats.
I think it's just because this has a tendency to kind of pull a little bit. So if you're applying thinner coats, you're going to get a better, more even coverage. Yeah, it kind of needs another coat.
This one?
This one.
Yeah, but you know what?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these ones are dry already. Okay, so 3rd coat on this one.
Here we go.
And then we'll do the top coat.
I don't know what it is, but that dull shine, I really like. Just something about it.
Yeah, the 3 coats gives it a nice depth, I have to say. All right. Give me this one.
What?
This one needs a 3rd one.
I thought we were doing a 3rd one on all of them.
No. Just the ones that are recommended.
Oh.
Not all of them are recommended.
Well, I was under the impression we were doing all of them.
No. It's just these, they're not neon, but they're the bright colors. This one doesn't, but these need 3 coats. I miss doing manicures. Been off work for 3 weeks now. It's a little painful.
Yeah.
I want to go back to work.
Speaking of which, I hope you guys are all doing well and that you are
Staying healthy,
keeping your distance, washing your hands,
staying
being
positive.
Awesome. Yeah, being positive. We're in this together.
Yep.
So we'll do our part. And don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, bell notification, go check out our Patreon, go check out our other videos like those two. Don't hit the dislike button because that's not fun. That's not positive.
Okay, we're gonna do the top coat.
Let's do the top coat. We said we'd do the top
See how
coat.
they look with the top coat.
Let's do it.
With the top coat, I found not overworking the top coat is the best approach. So I try to place it well and do as little strokes as I can.
Yeah.
Got a little bit. Okay. So I just make sure that I grab enough on the brush to last me so I don't have to go back. And also I make sure that I don't scrape the bottle with the neck of the brush, because if you do, the top coat goes kind of into the little grooves. And it just kind of, then you can't open.
Makes a mess.
Yeah, it makes a mess.
It's not good.
Okay, and what I started doing is these ones and now these four, just so they can dry flat.
Makes sense.
And you want to keep the top coat at a good consistency. So always get the thinner from Dazzle Dry. Don't use other thinners. And I find if I'm like halfway down, maybe a little bit less, I need to start using the thinner, about 7 drops until the consistency is the same as the new top coat. But then it's going to be different if you're using your own polish, because I go through stuff quite quickly normally in a salon. So yeah, you want to make sure that it's not a thick application. And once you start getting the stringies, that means that the top coat is too thick. Okay, this one. Like once they start. So you can see, okay, there was one thing about this nail polish that's a negative, I guess. It's very, very thin. So it's going to show a lot of the imperfections.
Yeah.
You know, so if someone has nails that are not like
they're like mine.
Yeah, it could be a bit of an issue. Just like anything, there's no perfect product. And this one doesn't have a lot of like cushioning to it. So the top coat will cover a lot of the imperfections.
Yeah.
But there was noticeable difference between this and the all the other brands. It's much thinner. You can use the Transform, which is a ridge filler, but I find I don't use it as much. It takes much longer to dry. And I don't know, the application, to be honest with you, I'm not a super huge fan. Okay, we're running out of batteries here on the phone.
So we have to wrap that up.
Yeah, we have to wrap that up.
So guys, here's what everything looks like. I love these colors.
I know.
Especially this one.
Yeah,
oh,
beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
Okay, we have to go because our fancy equipment is going to die in a second.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.
Bye.